Hi everyone, I'm Marguerite. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching my video. This is a very good transitioning into spring look and also for summer because it's very bronze. So for all you ladies that like that tan, then I think this would be a good, maybe even a spring break look. Going out to the bars or whatever you ladies are doing on spring break. Be safe, number one. But I hope you like this look, and you can honestly wear it wherever you want. I know I'm awfully bronzed up, so that's why I feel like it's more of a spring break or summer look, but this could also be daytime glam. I don't care. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my video. Have a nice day. Bye. I'm first priming my eyelids with my MAC paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. And now I'm going in with my Lorac Mega Pro palette. And I'm setting my primer with the color Bear and the Lorac palette. And this will just help create a smoother canvas for my eyeshadows. And now I'm going to take the color Corduroy and start with my halo. So to do this, you want to make a half moon shape over your eyelid. So I'm starting in the outer corner and I am rounding this rather than making that sharp outer V that I usually do. So the key to this look is you want to make sure it's very rounded on the ends, your inner corner as well as your outer corner. So I'm taking that across my eyelid and now I'm going into the inner corner and just rounding it out. Now I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, making sure to round it on my outer corner of my eye and then taking it towards the inner corner of my eye and just creating a half moon shape over my eyelid. And you want to make sure to leave the center of your eyelid blank. Now I'm taking this crease brush, this fluffy crease brush by Sephora, and I'm going in with the color Latte. And I'm making sure to tap off the excess because there is a lot of fallout with these products. So by taking this lighter brown color over the darker corduroy color, it's just going to help soften the lines. It's going to help it look a little more smoky and not so harsh. And it's just going to help it have more of a blurred, blended effect and just look like you can blend makeup like a pro. So just keep blending for as long as you would like and you'll be good to go. Now for the center of my eyelid, I'm taking this beautiful Giorgio Armani color and this is the color 5 gold something something something. But I'm spraying my brush with my MAC Fix Plus, and that's really going to help pick up the pigment in this gold color. Not like it needs anymore, but I just really want to pop the center of my eyelid. So by spraying that MAC Fix Plus, it's just really going to help the color look more like a foiled effect and a little more glossy and shiny, which I like. But if you don't like that, you do not need to add that Fix Plus. So I'm just patting this on the center of my eyelid. I'm not going over the brown color, just the center of my eyelid. And later I'll go over the dark brown and make sure it's blended together. But now I'm doing the same thing on the other eye, just packing on that gold shadow. And I am first patting it and then swiping it. Now I'm taking that same Sephora blending brush and going over everything just to make sure there's no harsh lines and that it looks more blended together as naturally as it can. And next I'm going in with this Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint for my foundation, and I'm applying it with my Real Techniques complexion sponge. And then I'm going in with this pink color corrector before my concealer. I always apply this under my concealer. This one's by NYX, I believe. And this always helps cancel out my dark circles, and it just helps my eyes look more rested and more awake. And it has a really good brightening effect when you apply this under your concealer. So I always make sure to do this. Next, I'm going in with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and putting that over the pink color corrector and taking it from the inner corner of my eye out to my hairline and then creating an upside down triangle. and this will slightly highlight my face as well. And now I'm going in with my Giorgio Armani Maestro Liquid Summer Bronzer. This is the star of the show. I am first applying this on the back of my hand and going in with my angled kabuki brush by Sigma. And I'm going to be applying this all over my face where the sun naturally hits, aka the tops of my cheekbones, under my lip, my nose, along my hairline. And I'm just going to be blending this out as good as I can. But this is a very pigmented bronzer, so if you want an intense bronzer, ladies, this is your friend. Now I'm setting my face with a finishing powder, and I'm going to now be finishing my eyes because I don't know if you noticed, but they are not finished. So I'm taking that Latte color in the Lorac palette, and I'm just going to be smudging this along my lower lash line. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. This is just going to help your eyes pop and look a little more good. A whole lot of good, actually. It may not look like it does that much, but it will help your eyes, trust me. And now I am applying my top eyeliner. I'm using a black gel liner, and then I am slightly winging it out at the end. Now with this halo eye, you don't want too intense of a cat eye. I mean, you can totally do that if you want, but I just think a little wing looks better with the halo eye. So I'm just trying to stay as close to my lash line, as close to my eyelashes as I can, and just smudging that in there and then lightly bringing it out when I get to the end of my lashes. So good luck with that. Now I'm lining my waterline with a white eyeliner. This is very good to help your eyes look more awake. It'll help the whites of your eyeballs look more white, and it just helps your eye color pop a little more too. And now I'm going to go over the lash line, not my waterline, but I'm sticking to my lash line. I'm going over it with a brown eyeliner. And now for mascara, I'm using this new Lancome one, which I was very impressed with. It really did a good job, I thought. I'm not easily impressed by mascaras. I really hate them all for the most part, but this one managed to surprise me. So if you're ever looking for a good lengthening mascara, then try that new Lancome one. I will list it in the description box, which is under my tutorial. Okay, I'm going to finish my face. I know I already have that cream powder or that cream bronzer, but I was like going over with a little more bronzer. Who doesn't like bronzer? I'm going to take this MAC, I believe this is the 135 brush, and then go in with this Makeup Forever Sculpting Face Contour. And this is the gold. This is the number 2 shade. So it has a gold highlight color and then more of a brown contour, bronzing color. So first I dip the brush just in that brown shade, and then just everywhere that I already used the cream bronzer, I'm going to go over lightly just to help enhance it. But you know that cream bronzer definitely was so pigmented, I really don't need much more. But I'm just gonna now go in with this gold highlighter color, just kind of like go over both colors, mixing it together. I know it looks so pretty with them, how they are, but it's kind of impractical to like get the brush in there. So I just like going over all of it, mixing it together, and then just kind of going over on the high points of my cheekbone for more of a glow, and then really staying along the hairline. Okay, now for a tiny bit of blush, I'm gonna go in with Flowerchild by Becca. It's a very pretty peach. I'm just gonna use the same brush, really. I'm just gently dabbing it in. This is like a peachy pink, and then just like kind of going lightly, very lightly. This is like barely touching my face, actually. Just like lightly going, sweeping back, kind of starting on the apples and then just like gently Sweeping that back to melt that in with the bronzer. So that is the blush, and now I'm going to spray my face with this MAC Prep and Prime to finish. Let it settle down for a minute so I won't breathe it in. I just feel like that really helps give more of a dewy finish, and it just helps my products blend in better together. Oh, I am not done. I forgot my lip. Let's see. I want just like a nice pink. I might mix a couple colors together. I'm going to start with Penelope Pink by Charlotte Tilbury. And then go over with Nude Beach by Too Faced. And then, let's see, I'll just finish with this Charlotte Tilbury gloss. I do not know the name of it. LSD? Is that the name of it? Don't get any ideas, ladies. Kind of like a nude peachy color, which I actually love with this bronzy gold look that I just did. I just kind of wanted a pink nude lip, but nude colors usually look like death on me, so I actually really like that. Okay, well, that concludes my makeup look. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. So this is a pretty look for going out, like if you have a formal or any big event and you want to look really bronzed, but you also want like a nice smoky eye. This is good. The halo surprisingly helps your eyes look pretty awake, pretty wide and awake, I think, even though you're bringing in a dark color in your inner eye. If you take the time to blend it right, it's not gonna make your eyes look smaller or closer together. I think it actually opens your eyes a little more, and I didn't do too harsh of a liner. I slightly winged it out, like the tiniest bit of wing, but I just kind of put black along the line just to darken it up. And you can, of course, go in with fake lashes. I would really give it a pop. But so this could be a good date night. This could be a good for a formal or gala, whatever you ladies have going on. I don't know, or maybe you just want to wear it during the daytime, which I am all for, because this is like my everyday look, honestly. I mean, I know I'm just hanging out with two babies, but I always put this on and, you know, just sit on the couch. So if you just want to hang out with whoever you want to hang out, look, thank you so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys have a great day, and feel free to leave a comment or let me know what you would like to see next. So thank you again for your support. Bye.